Back in the very beginning of Russia's attack on Ukraine, experts predicted the mass closure of US nuclear power plants in the event of a uranium embargo. The European Union favored the US in imposing extensive financial sanctions on Russia. On the other hand, Russia told them that the restrictions are more harmful to those who are imposing them. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Friday called the European and Western sanctions on Moscow a mad step, as he believed this could lead the European Union to lose nearly $400 billion. While speaking at 25th St. Petersburg International Economic Forum, an annual Russian business event for economic sector, which is also popularly known as Russian Davos, Putin said the country's economy will overcome sanctions in the coming months. Almost all Western countries have tried to strike a balance between penalize Russia and preserve their economies. However, Russia is aware of the US and Western countries' weakness, and it has begun to exert oppression on Europe by reducing its natural gas supply. Russia reduced natural gas to Europe again on Friday, including cutting flows by half to Italy and Slovakia and completely to France, as countries have worked to ease their dependence on Russian supplies aimed at the war in Ukraine. Russia has blamed a technical problem for the cuts to the key Nord Stream 1 pipeline serving Germany and France, saying equipment being refurbished in Canada was stuck there because of Western sanctions. Leaders in Germany and Italy called the reductions a political move, and it has escalated the energy tensions in Europe following Russia's previous cutoff of natural gas to Poland, Bulgaria, Finland, the Netherlands, and Denmark. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said on Friday that the reductions are blackmail against both individual countries and Europe as a whole. What will happen to US nuclear power without Russian uranium? To answer this question briefly, theoretically, a nuclear meltdown. Back in the very beginning of Russia's attack on Ukraine, experts predicted the mass closure of US nuclear power plants in the event of an uranium embargo. But American nuclear energy business representatives asked President Joe Biden not to ban imports of Russian uranium in order to avoid higher electricity prices. As a result, uranium imports were indeed not banned, unlike oil, petroleum products, gas, and coal. After all, the US energy industry relies on supplies from Russia, Kazakhstan, and Uzbekistan for almost half of its needs. In case of Russia's unexpected response to the Western energy sanctions, not only the US but also some European countries risk being affected. Even France, for which nuclear generation accounts for 70% of the country's energy balance, could face problems, Pelagov suggested. Of course, many countries are counting on Kazakhstan in the current situation. Kazakhs now produce the most uranium in the world, an analyst said. Together with Uzbekistan, they account for approximately 50% of global uranium mining. However, everyone knows about the friendly relations between Russia and Kazakhstan. If Western sanctions start to hit Rosatom, the state corporation may well use the Kazakh uranium leverage. The US nuclear power industry is dependent on cheap Russian uranium, a source explained to Reuters. Without Moscow, the US nuclear power industry would collapse in 1 to 1.5 years. The US nuclear power plants, unlike Canadian ones, will not be able to operate without 3 to 4% enriched uranium. Alexei Pelagov, president of Groundwork Foundation. As things stand now, a US attempt to quickly revive its own uranium enrichment for nuclear power plants by reducing Russian purchases is unlikely to quickly change the balance of power in the global nuclear fuel market. So guys, this was for today. Give us your thoughts on this in the comment section, And if you appreciate our content, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Share this video with your family and friends. We will meet soon in a new video. Thank you. Jai Hind.